Testing.
Check. Can you hear me? Check. If it's Tuesday night, you know it's going to be toxic.
Very.
It's going to be called Testosterone Tuesday because, well, you'll see in a minute. Anyway, welcome to the Heaven Podcast. I'm your host, Branson.
I am B-Dub. There's no Kelly Joe.
There is no Buddha. They're all on vacation this week, so...
The real ones are left to run the show.
Weird. The inmates are running the asylum tonight, so...
Where's the liquor?
You may be down to hear whatever, whenever, however, but we're going to speak on it. So, before I get started tonight, thank you to all my loyal, faithful followers. I want to give a couple of birthday shout outs. Kelly's son's birthday is coming up on Friday. Happy birthday. My stepson's birthday is coming up tomorrow. He'll be turning double digits. Happy birthday, Jamari. And, the regular shout out, Ain't the Fancy for your edible treats and that banging ass lemonade.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out Solid Arts, my man in Columbia, South Carolina. You can check him out. O'Neill Court, drop down there and tell him Branson sent you. He'll hit you with a nice little deal. You brought up the day that
Is that my computer?
No, that's not. We brought up today that we are looking for people to send us stuff, and shout out to my man Forte. Forte got back to me asexually, like what size y'all wear, everything. So you can expect to see Forte, the giant, come through and bless us with his presence eventually. So, with that being said, we're going to go ahead and get the show started. In the words of the great Tone Loc.
Let's do it.
No, Funky Cole Medina.
Oh, yeah. Stream Funky Cole Medina because his family got it.
Of the great Tone Loc, tonight it is Funky Cole Medina. So
I gotta share the link. Make sure.
Yeah, we're getting it shared. If you enjoyed the show tonight, make sure you share the video. Make sure you share the stream. If you're not, please subscribe to our YouTube channel. We can definitely use the followers and stuff like that. But we're gonna go ahead and jump into tonight's show. Like I said,
Comments?
Oh, okay. Comments.
The FN Sniper. Hey, y'all.
What up?
Kelly Joe says, I'm in the building.
Oh, we know you in the building, baby. And I'm glad because we're going to have something for you later.
And Buddha.
Buddha.
What's good, fam?
What's good? I hope y'all enjoying.
I hope the sound is no longer distorted.
Nah, we good. They can hear us good. So we're going to go ahead and jump off into COVID cases.
COVID's pretty rampant right now, and the CDC wants you to put your damn mask back on.
Boy, I don't know how people are going to take to that. They ended it rather quickly. And, that's what comes along with having freedoms. Once you tell people, look, you ain't got to do it no more, it's hard to have them go back to wearing masks again. But the numbers are definitely skyrocketing in certain states, red states. How Donald Trump used to like to point out blue states are skyrocketing in red states. So definitely, wear a mask when you're out. Be vigilant, and I'm just going to go ahead and say it, and just I don't know how y'all feel about it, but I'm gonna get the vaccine.
Oh, I did something.
If you haven't got the vaccine yet, go out and get the vaccine. You can't look at it from, what do you do? You can't look at it from just your perspective. You have to think about the kids as well, and they're going to be the ones who carry the burden of this. You see what I'm saying? So we definitely.
Hit transition. That button in the middle.
No, so your computer is getting the sound. That's where the distortion is coming from. So I came to mute.
Okay.
And I accidentally pushed the button.
All right.
That's my apologies.
Yeah. All right. I gotta fix it.
That's my apologies.
Yeah.
I'm a little slow. Sorry, guys. Sorry. So the computer is picking it up. That's where the sounds coming
All right. Okay, so do we have, let me turn the speakers off. Testing. 1, 2, 3.
We're just trying to get the image back up. The audio's still running.
There we are. We should be back live.
Okay. Are we back live? Can y'all see us good?
Yes.
Can y'all hear us good? See, that's why Buddha got to come back and get back to his job. And you know what I'm saying? You know, vacation over, hurry up, get back home. You got a job to do. You know what I'm saying? Podcast needs you right.
And it sounds better.
and it sounds better.
It sounds better.
So, like I said, where I was saying was, unless you have health issues or something to that extent, go get the vaccine. Just go get the vaccine. It'll be beneficial in the long run for everybody. And eventually, the government is going to put it in place where you're going to have to get it one way or another. So, you know, being the conspiracy theorists and things of that nature, you know, don't listen to them. Go out, get the vaccine, and you know, the life you save may be your very own, or someone else's in the family. You never know. What you think about it?
Yeah, I think it's time we have the vaccine. If you haven't gotten it, you probably should. That's always a plus. You need to start brushing your teeth again because that mask mandate is back into effect. And your breath is going to be humming again. So make sure you brush and get vaccinated.
And honestly, the idea when I started the podcast was just supposed to be me and Doc. That was how it went. And then Kelly got in, which shout out Kelly because I love my girl and stuff like that. She brings so much to the show. But this is what it's all about. We like to, you know, talk, have a good time. So if there's nothing else on the vaccine, go get vaccinated.
Mask mandates are coming back, but people are not going to listen. Buddha laughed when you said Buddha needs to come back.
Nah, the people aren't going to listen. You know they're not.
No, not the second go round about the mask mandate. That's gonna be trash. Nah, Buddha can take his time. Buddha said Jamaica was calling my name. Someone said, "Fuck that vaccine."
Jamaica.
I mean, vaccine, bro. There's people that have all 20 shots and they're still catching that shit. So like, you're telling me to go take it from what?
Do we have a delay on the audio? Can you check it live? See, this is. You hear that? Is. Okay. I'm just double checking. You see when you got to be in front of the camera and behind the camera because you're the true star.
Hey, I can't take this away from this.
I'm the David Ruffin of this shit.
Alright, so we're going to do a topic switch and whatnot. The Olympics. And since it's us, you know, we probably just going to talk about what we want to talk about stuff.
Okay.
But we're going to have a freaky deaky session tonight. Please believe it. But since it's us, you know, it's going to be, like I said,
it's weird with two niggas talking about freaky deaky, so we're gonna kind of postpone that a little bit further into the show.
Well, I got a topic that we can freely speak on, and nothing like, you know, none of that, but you know, a topic we can freely.
Well, we'll talk about that after, you know, later on. We got these Olympics coming up.
What you think? Are you watching them?
I'm trying to, but none of the good shit has happened yet. They keep showing like dart throwing and skateboarding and surfing. Like
That's as good as it's gonna get this year, bro.
Nah, when do we get to the good shit? When do we get to the track and field? Didn't they have gymnastics?
Well, I thought
all the fun shit is next week.
Speaking of, you know, gymnastics, Simone Biles, I believe, has pulled herself out of the Olympics, and I don't know if she's injured or if it's mental health issues, but
It's a bit of both.
And it probably is. You know, we heap the whole weight of the country on people and then, you know, expect them to just be like, I got this. Everybody just isn't with that sometimes, you know, and I know she's been winning for a long time, but that's why they never speak out on the issues, just like with Osaka. Is it Osaka?
Osaka, Naomi Osaka.
Yeah, just like Osaka, you know,
But she was for Japan.
But nevertheless, it's mental health issues. That's what I'm getting at. You know, we have to really start paying attention. We think athletes just because they get all this money and stuff like that, we're just like, fuck what you're thinking and how you're feeling. You get paid X amount of dollars. We don't care. But in all actuality, we should care a little bit about how, you know, these athletes feel. You know, I definitely feel sorry for Simone Biles. You know what I'm saying? It's something else to have the weight of a country or the weight of your family. Everybody depending on you to pull something off. It's just different in that regard. So I just hope that, you know, these young ladies or these athletes with these problems, you know, go seek help and they pull through.
I really think it's the Olympics right now in Japan are so anti-black that the athletes are just like, fuck this shit. The Olympics right now are very bad. The Japanese officials actually lied about how hot it was supposed to be during the Summer Olympics. So now you had a bunch of athletes come out there thinking it wasn't going to be as hot as it was. And now it's humid in Japan, and a lot of athletes are getting injured, they're getting dehydrated, and it's a shit show. There's no spectators. So there's not a lot of motivation.
I think they forced it.
Yeah, of course they forced it.
I think they forced the Olympics because it's such a big event. But, you know, with us being in the middle of COVID, you know, that time and back in it again. Yeah, but back in it again now, and like you say, it's no fans. You know, some people perform better, you know, with the crowd behind them. It's just certain things that play into things. And with the Olympics, like you say, looking like it does, it's not even interesting. I'm waiting on training camp. Get training camp started, you know, and then the sport we're supposed to be killing it in,
what?
We get rolled.
That's KD on the team.
Yeah, like, you know, the sport.
KD's a bum. He's on the greatest super team ever and still can't get it done.
The greatest?
I mean, yeah, in the Olympic team.
You're talking. I thought you was talking about the Nets.
I mean, when we're talking, I think it's more about these other teams play together for years. The United States throws a team together like we're coming over there to whip y'all ass,
and that worked for the longest.
It did, but now
don't work no more.
It don't work anymore. And those rule changes are different. You can get the ball off the rim, stuff like that. Like, and then they
ticky-tack fouls.
And then they play physical. Like the game overseas is a physical game. Ours is finesse. We want as many points as you can score. Theirs is, you know, you have to be able to deal with contact and stuff like that. And I think that also takes a part in why the USA getting beat. And then them niggas just don't care.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, them niggas just don't care.
My loyalty is to the country giving me a paycheck. Yeah. And, you know, I don't understand the point of USA basketball at this point. Everybody knows the USA is the shit in basketball. Everybody from around the world comes to the United States to play basketball at the peak level. So, I mean, I feel like at this point in the game, everybody knows the USA runs shit in basketball.
Well, not this year.
Well, not this year, but I mean, we've proven the point.
If they don't medal, it's going, oh boy, KD going to get...
Why KD? The real issue is they don't have Carmelo. Carmelo is the savior of Olympic basketball.
Talk about it. They don't want to see him.
The answer is Melo.
The answer is Carmelo.
The answer is always be Carmelo.
I ain't going. It's just like different people are built for international play. Carmelo is built for international play because he's a big man who can shoot. Russell Westbrook would have been good because he's a big point guard who would have had all them. He would have played in the paint. So yeah, Westbrook would have been a good addition if he wanted to play. Lonzo Ball would have been phenomenal. Any
ISO player is going
ISO players and tall point guards.
I think that's what's getting them beat. That ISO ball.
Well, they have some bums trying to do that.
I mean, but and then another thing, we just want to shoot the ball like we're just three crazy.
Heavy. We just forgot about big men and playing in the paint and being, power forwards and shit.
Like that shit's crazy.
Government employees are about to be vaccinated, required to work.
Yeah.
Hey, y'all.
Definitely. Hey, what up?
What's up, FN fam?
What's up?
I took the vaccine to be able to travel out the country.
We know.
Peace, family.
Peace,
Back to reality.
I took the vaccine to fuck with more women.
Oh shit. Hey.
Hey.
Bring me back a shot glass. She said it's mental health related, referring to the Simone Biles withdrawal.
Mm-hmm.
That's wild too, because shit, man, you can't penalize her for being awesome.
Yeah.
I mean, I can't.
See, they were robbing her too because they weren't awarding the point she deserved because they said no other gymnast could do it without the risk of injury.
And that's true. Give her more points though.
Yeah.
She's so awesome, like you said. Like, you have to, and people hate it. It's like the Jordan rules. When you're so good at something, they start coming up with things to take away from what you do.
The Jordan rules was a group of rules by the Detroit Pistons to beat the shit out of Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan don't have that many rules in the NBA. He's not that fucking phenomenal.
Well, I mean, they do let you carry and all that stuff now.
Because of Jordan. I mean, he's a bum. Anyway, back to the comments. Yes, mental health is important.
Hey, you hear about the Norwegian team of women who were like, they didn't want to play in bikini bottoms, so they put on the bicycle shorts and got fined?
Yeah, they got fined.
So
they were told that they might not be able to compete again.
Yeah.
The shorts.
What it really was they knew they were white women and had no ass.
Oh.
So they went. So they were like, "Yo, let's put on these biker shorts, so Africa and USA won't laugh at us in South American countries."
Someone said they should have postponed the Olympics.
They should have.
They should have.
Basketball shit show is an understatement. Katie is a bum. That's all I know. Trying to play that cute form of ball, take it back to the 90s. The ladies look good. They were hating on Biles. They tried to block her shine. She wasn't having it. Jesus, talk about Dub and his.
That was the truth. It was just like, cause how you gonna have thick ass women and not want to be seen in bikini bottoms with all this thirst trapping on IG?
It's 2021.
The Brazilian team didn't have a problem playing in bikini bottoms. But the Norwegian team had a problem playing in bikini bottoms.
And what sport was this again?
It was, I think it was volleyball or something. It's something they play on the sand.
Okay, so what new sports have they brought into the Olympics?
Didn't they do skateboarding?
It's mostly skating.
Gaming's in there as well.
Didn't they say breaking?
No,
breakdancing, yes.
Yeah, but not. Is it this one?
Gaming is not there. Gaming is actually bigger than the Olympics, so it should.
I damn sure don't want gaming in the Olympics.
It should never be a part of the Olympics. It's
it definitely should have. But I thought I heard something that it was. I mean,
they're gonna play Madden. Now, if they want to play Madden, sign me up.
Actually, what they need to put into the Olympics is dominoes.
Oh.
I'll be a fucking
spades, nigga. They need to put spades.
Like
niggas from the South would win
it. Because I know they play bones everywhere. I don't know how spades, I know we play it, but they play bones.
They gonna put that shit show after the first acceptance speech. I think everyone gonna get up there acting the fuck up with his red cup.
Do you see the criticism? It says, Dub is the only person I can hear clearly.
I'm sorry. I probably have to project my voice a little bit better.
No, the issue is these audio. This is the last week of audio issues. Next week, we've got all new equipment. We have brand new mics and all that shit. It'll be an end to all these audio issues.
So, if you hung around this long, you'll hang around another week until we get everything situated.
Yeah. And then y'all will hear the sexy, smooth baritone in a more professional audio quality.
House on Barry?
With the baritone and whatnot. But yeah, they definitely should add like dominoes to the Olympics. I think that would be
dominoes would be great.
Horseshoes?
Horseshoes should definitely be in the Olympics.
Cornhole? Is that?
Wait, what?
I mean that's basically
what. Trying to fucking include everybody else in what
that's basically about. What horseshoes
no,
is.
It's not.
I mean, you're
horseshoes is in a barbecue setting with kinfolk in linen shorts and open toe sandals, and
They got darts. You can't. You can throw. They can throw board games in the Olympics. If you got darts, where's axe throwing?
Yeah, that's a good one.
You done axe throwing yet? They got that spot in Durham where you can throw axes and drink.
I've heard about that. I actually saw that. I think on an episode of Hell Day one time where they were axe throwing or some shit like that. But we'll see how the Olympics play out. Like I say, I'm waiting for football season. Football season is what it's really all about this time of the season.
I don't care about football. I care about basketball right now.
Basketball's over.
I know, but that's why I care about the drafts. Do they have summer league?
Oh, summer league is definitely happening. I mean,
it might not happen. They canceled the G-League last year.
They say the draft is supposed to be the deepest one since LeBron.
That's what I'm saying.
But no.
I don't even care about football.
There's some athletes in there this year.
Who's your team in football?
Unfortunately, it's the Washington team.
And they won the division last year. He said, unfortunately.
Because he knows deep down inside.
They shouldn't have.
No, I just don't. I'm not excited about football like I used to be back in the day. It's like right now, I just care about basketball.
See, the problem with me is the Eagles won. So they got me excited to get, so once they won, that reaffirmed my faith in watching football.
You losing faith?
Not really losing faith, but do you know what it was like before?
You should have never lost faith.
Boy, don't get me started with that one.
Axes and drinking sound like a bad combo.
It can be, but if you have somebody axe throwing with you, like a girl, and you don't like her, you can accidentally let the axe slip out your hand and hit her.
You know,
if she's standing behind you, you can just cock it back like that and just chuck it, and it hit her. Like, that's if you don't like her.
All right, what we got? We got anything?
If you want to break up with your lady, take her to axe throwing and accidentally do that. She will break up with you right there.
No, we're good.
All right, we're gonna do a topic switch, and we throw topics around in our little group chat all the time. So I'm gonna hit the one I know Dub wants to talk about first. If you saw the one where the dude shot
who?
He killed somebody and then they stoned him.
Okay, so that was Fort Worth in Texas. Somebody went into the hood, I guess shot somebody, and the whole neighborhood just picked and stoned them to death. That was pretty awesome.
They stoned the dude
who killed somebody to death. So I guess, I don't know what the situation. That's street justice at its finest.
How many stones do you think it takes?
How big were the stones? That's what got me, because if you throw pebbles at a motherfucker.
Who threw the first one?
But that's almost like,
I don't know. It was the person
who second. Like,
the person who threw the first one lived in a glass house.
That's like death by cuts. Like little cuts and stuff like that. That's like death by cuts, because like you're saying, the little stones ain't gonna really kill you, but them shit's gonna hurt.
Somebody had a big rock and just chucked it at the That's awesome.
Stones.
What if we could all come together and do that to like the fucked up police?
So are they gonna press charges on the city?
I don't know. You can't press charges because you don't know who to press charges on.
They ain't snitching.
You would have to get the whole neighborhood.
I ain't snitching. I'm holding that to the cup. What do you do if you wake up, you drinking your coffee in the morning, right? You see your neighbor Earl, big ass rock. Boom, hits the guy. Karen from across the street that pisses you off comes back. Boom. Do you grab a rock?
Nah, I let them.
Nah, I'm grabbing a rock, brother.
I'm gonna let I don't want to jump into anything like that unless I am.
What if they got the guy they shot was like the neighborhood gardener or something?
The neighborhood
gardener. You got your bushes looking right, your grass looking spectacular. You won an award last year for the paper.
He got you in the HOA
book. You feel me? Like, what are you saying?
He got you in the HOA book and whatnot. I feel that. I definitely feel that.
Yeah, that was pretty interesting. I'm all for vigilante justice as long as the perpetrator is caught in the act.
Is that vigilante justice?
That is vigilante justice. That is the neighborhood turning on them saying, fuck this shit. And they just stone that nigga to death.
Okay.
You know another way to get stoned to death is to lace a nigga's weed.
Whoa.
That's what Style said. That happened.
That's what I was. Wouldn't that be a stoning nigga to death? No, like you see the killer, but you know you instead of like stoning him, you just be like, bruh, I understand why you kill that nigga. Let's roll this blunt, and then you slip something in that blunt and let. Here, you spark it, my nigga. And then he sparks that shit.
And then you just walk off.
Yeah, you just walk off.
That's walk off.
That's stoning to death, too.
That is definitely stoning to
Note
death.
to self, never hang out with Dove. They were talking about the axe handle and the liquor.
Yeah, definitely.
No, that's if I don't like you.
Yeah. Like I said, a bad combo. Dove needs to be banned out the gates. Someone said, I think it was a brick.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, damn, if it was a brick, that's even worse though.
Yeah.
It's got pointed edges.
Imagine if it was.
and you know how, because you've been hit with a brick, so you know how heavy. So if you hit in the right spot,
Oh man, they treated that nigga like Debo at the end of Friday, nigga.
Get him, Craig.
Get him, Craig.
That's my dog.
That's my dog.
Oh, that shit wild, boy.
all right, so we're gonna do a topic switch.
Where
I don't
did you
even
find that at?
who him.
Yeah.
You don't know him.
What? I find everything.
Are you like, so if Rabbit Hole was a person?
I'd find out.
Yeah.
Okay. He going you know how that person who, and this is what every subject, that person who takes their foot and sticks it in the water, like you just want to feel it. I'm going to feel it. Now, it depends on what it feel like if I'm going to go further. But he going to feel every situation just to see if it's worth going a little further.
So he's just jumping in the pool.
Yeah, he jumping in the pool.
Exactly.
That's what makes Dub dope though. Dub is always seeing things I'm not probably going to look at.
Exactly. I'm cultured.
I won't call it culture. I'm not going to jump off the deep end.
I just
culture,
like talking about
but
different shit. Let's talk about time traveling, rhyme traveling, something mind unraveling.
He definitely
Bars.
You get down.
He definitely keeps things live. That's what it is. So, okay, and this topic here, I didn't even want to talk about it. But we're going to talk about it.
Let's go.
Allegedly,
Allegedly.
R. Kelly been fucking little boys.
Oh,
I didn't want to jump on. I did not want to touch this one.
I mean, you got to speak on this. R. Kelly's out here touching boys. You got to speak on it.
Okay.
He's touching.
He needed motivation for happy people.
Okay, I'm gonna speak on it.
His mom wasn't telling him no.
Now, I was willing to let him ride on the girls because I thought they were 17 and older. 17 and up, I'm kind of, but that's another thing.
We don't know.
But under 17, allegedly, the boy was 15.
Ew.
Allegedly, and I don't know, I've seen the posting of it. I didn't see the source. I didn't see the source that posted it. But this is what allegedly happened. Now, if this is what if there's any truth to this story, I gotta let my man go completely. I got to
cancel R. Kelly.
I've got to.
That's supposed to make you jump ship, a little boy.
I never really ever since these allegations. I was the type of person. I was never a huge R. Kelly fan, but I fucked with a song or two.
Okay.
And now, after all that, I ain't gonna front. I'm still gonna listen to an R. Kelly song when it
12 plays a classic.
Yeah. But now it's weird.
It's a class.
Because now I know he's gonna collaborate with African Bambaataa. And I don't know if it's gonna be on the song.
I wish we had sound effects for every time he says it, like, yo, wow. But I mean, like, too much. There's just too much with everything. There's a fine line with everything. So, you're asking me, that's the line. That is definitely the line. If they come back and prove, because these are allegations, this is allegedly, man.
That's some shit,
Man.
boy. But the sad thing is there's really nothing R. Kelly could do that would make me like stop listening to his music unless it affected me personally. Like, this nigga would have to fuck with one of my family members for me to stop fucking with his music.
Sometimes for you, does the context of the song change for you?
It does, but it doesn't. You know, every time
I feel where he's coming from with the it does and it doesn't. But it's just on a, because I'd be the first one to kind of, you know, go into his defense. Well, we don't know. Let's, you know, wait to see what the feds got and stuff like that. But, you know, like...
Nah.
Let's wait till he sentenced, y'all. Let's wait.
Like, you know, the feds with a 95% conviction rate. Like, let's just wait.
Let's be honest. Back in 2000 and what was it, 04, 05? We seen that nigga. We know what that nigga is about, and they ain't nowhere to go for R. Kelly but down.
Someone said so he can rape and pee on as many young girls as he wants, but boys are where you draw the line.
See, and let me answer that. Because I didn't see his face in that video.
Oh,
I'm just saying, I didn't see the face in the video. It's a lot of assumptions behind that. And wasn't he let off on that? Wasn't he let off on that case alone? They said, you're not guilty. Is that not what happened on that case?
And did he win job? I believe I can fly.
Then he hit us with the gospel classic. Like,
I mean,
he came right back and was like,
that's Space
Jam. They gonna forget all about
that's Space Jam. How come Space Jam 2 didn't have an iconic song associated with it?
There wasn't a black person that was going through legal trouble to sing one.
Damn, that pretty much sums it up.
But yeah, so I mean, with the R. Kelly thing, he got off on that. They did. This is a whole new set of allegations. So the court of public opinion is back in session, and we get ready to be like, he goes.
There's a lot of misogyny, as the comments say.
Misogyny. I told you it was going to be Testosterone Tuesday.
No, I think it's time to be real to our women. It's time to heal our women. So will the real men get up? I know you're fed up, ladies. Hey, keep your head up.
Talk your shit, bro.
Talk it.
I mean, live for our women. I'm with that bullshit.
I'm pro-black. I believe in the black family. I definitely believe in uplifting the black woman, especially if she got a thick ass. I mean that. I mean,
that's just your preference.
No, I mean skinny booties matter too.
They do.
I mean, you know, I'm into black women, so you know, just any black woman, ass no ass, is
beautiful.
It's beautiful.
I mean, I'm not knocking them. I'm not knocking them at all. You know what I'm saying? But we're going to leave the R. Kelly thing there because that can dredge on. We're going to go to another topic.
Someone said this is why we need Kelly, pound misogyny.
Oh, I mean, hey.
Hashtag
Testosterone Tuesday tonight. Yeah, that's what it is. Testosterone toxic
Hey, yo, and that's Buddha too. He's throwing us under the bus. This nigga ain't even here, and he gonna throw us to the wolves.
And they're using two different devices. They sit in the same room.
He ain't been here in a couple, but I ain't gonna talk about.
Buddha's the negligent producer.
He said that when he's not here, we wouldn't be able to do it. So I went out my way to make sure that we. Yes, he said that. I went out
that's
my
an
way
insult
to
me.
make sure that every Tuesday from now on.
I'm sorry, that's an insult to me.
Here or not,
come on,
it is
Buddha.
going down.
You know,
and the program will probably be at 10:30 from now on, giving everybody time to get here and stuff like that. Because
set up, there's always a technical issue every fucking week.
10:30 is a good time. We won't keep y'all long for the people who watch us. We probably go to 12 o'clock. Maybe
it don't matter.
After 12, it does matter. I'm paying for it. So we ain't going that long. It does matter because I'm paying for it. But, you know, we gonna go to 10:30. I think that's just a better time for everybody. So pass the word out.
We black, man. You see us when you see us. Just
we come over.
Just sit next to the computer between like 9 o'clock and 12, and we're gonna appear within those 3 hours. I promise you.
Surprise,
So we going topic jump if we ain't got nothing else. We miss you, Kels. We do miss you though, babe. Okay.
This would have been we should bring in guests for the show.
We should, and we're going to people are going to be able to call us and call in, and we talk to you, and you can hear Mr. Baritone over here kick it, and all that, whisper sweet nothing in your ear.
Pissy,
and on top of that, I'm getting ready to start a sex chat line, and with that voice he just said he had,
we're doing a
we
sex
get ready
line.
to cash in. We get ready to cash in. We going to cash in.
I'm pissy drunk.
I know.
This is beyond normal week dub. No, we speed up over here.
All right.
I might have problems in my life.
Topic switch. We still want entertainment. Dr. Dre was ordered to pay his wife $350,000.
That's a lot.
A month
For a failed assassination attempt.
Yeah, it takes like $10,000 to get a person killed. So
she fumbled that. This is
I'm gonna give why I'm a little like the judge just didn't. And this is the thing. He has to pay her $3.5 million a year.
No, 35. Wait, how much?
No, it's $3.5 million a year until she gets married. You just gave her a $7 not to get married.
That's like a stimulus check.
Like you just told this bro. You just told this woman you'd be a fucking fool to marry anybody else. I'm giving you 3.5 a year.
Yeah, but that was based on the amount. They gave her $500,000 per inch on her chin. So,
damn.
So that long Jay Leno Mac Tonight chin racked up some money for her.
So my thing is, my problem with it is this: as if I was Dr. Dre, I want to know why you wouldn't, as my lawyer, go for something that I'm just going to pay you out. Like, here's $40 million for you to go about your damn business.
That's a lot of money.
Yeah, but
I'm sorry.
3.5 a year.
It's not that much compared to $1 billion.
Yeah, but still, that's a lot to pay for a woman you can't fuck with.
I'm willing to give you.
That's not in the contract. You might be.
Nah, you gotta give me some pussy if I'm paying that much.
At 3.5 mil, and then okay, what if you die before her? So she's still going to be getting paid off. You like
if she not in the will, she done.
No, until she gets married.
Right.
That's how that works.
You know what? I put a clause in my will that said if I die, somebody got to kill her, so that way the estate is saved.
Damn.
But I'm just saying, like, and then like you said, what's $1 billion to here? You take $50 million and leave me alone.
He might need
Now what if he?
I'm cutting you. I'm kind of being generous, giving you $50 million, bottom lining it.
Yeah.
But 3.5 every year, like I said, and until she gets married, that just completely takes away she's getting ready to be Oprah.
What if Dre develops a drug habit? How is he going to be able to afford that?
And look, they just passed this, so this is new. You got that money, so we want to see how all this plays out. I see he can afford it. He can afford it. He definitely can afford it, but just to have that whole situation over and done with, I would have been like, here's 50 mil if you just walk away from everything. And I might give you another 5 mil just to make sure, like, you forget all my contact information. Like, that
should have rest your memory, Men in Black style.
Like, I need everything taken away, but we'll see. Well, we're not going to see that. That's what has come about of the Dr. Dre case. So, I see that as a reason why rich guys, I don't know what rich guys be thinking when they get married. Like that type of wealth. Because over the past year, who's all gotten divorced? That's got some money. Bezos. Gates got divorced.
Zuckerberg.
I didn't even know he was married. I mean,
oh wait, he ain't gotten divorce.
But it's just when guys reach that amount of wealth, you might as well get ready to pay whatever it is that you're going to pay.
Yeah, I mean, but let's be real. If you got that amount of money, you got bitches. Like, Bill Gates was going with his ex to a secret island every year. So let's be real. If I got that much money, my lady wants me to fuck other bitches.
See, what the thing with that, oh, you're right. Like, if I had that much money, I'm definitely going to get a chick who is down with the full game plan. Like, we running like the spread offense. We running the
polygamy.
We running the spread offense like crazy. Because she knows she's going to be taking care of
polygamy.
But, I mean, good luck, Dr. Dre. Good luck doing that. You know what I'm saying?
The sad part is if you're Dre, you can never marry again because this situation might happen.
So I had a, I asked who, wants us to talk about topics, stuff like that. And my girl Kiki, shout out Kiki Marie. If she's up here, I'm getting ready to hit your topic. She says, why can't women over 35 be single and happy? Is it possible?
No.
It's not possible. See, Kels, I know Kels. I know Kels is like, calm down. Calm down. Because we get ready to cut up now.
Nah, this is when Kels...
Okay, so it is not possible.
Society has told you that it's alright.
Society's told them that it's okay to be over 35, single.
But most women don't want to be that.
And happy.
Most women don't want to be that. Most women want to be with somebody.
I think that. I do think that. But I've also seen, especially older women, be single. And
not by choice.
They tell you that they're happy, but
I know, right?
Are they happy?
They're not happy.
Right? Because, like, what's life's goal?
For women, it's to get married and bear our children.
Is that?
And stress us to an early death.
Along those lines,
he has an inbox. He has his own inbox if you want to hit him. He has his own inbox if you want to inbox Dub. Or, like I said, we'll be having the call-in line, and you can call in and let Dub know exactly how you feel sometimes.
Lady's going to call in to flirt with me.
I mean, I understand that, Barry White. Hey, once we get this sex line popping, it's on and popping.
We'll have the effing sex line.
But I mean,
I
do I think it's possible? I don't know. Like,
I think
would
it's the same
you be
thing for men though? At the same time, like,
I don't think I'd be happy without anybody.
Yeah, I couldn't do it.
35.
What?
I'm 32 now, and 3 years from now, that's just a little bleak.
Like without anybody, like you know what I'm saying?
Mean, some people are have it in their mind that it's cool to be, the dolo.
But okay, let's put single into context because we know single comes in a lot of different forms.
It's only one form, single.
Yeah, you're either married or you're single.
Yeah, but it's single and fucking. Single and because you're still taking up companionship.
Yeah.
No, it's not. I could go if we're single and fucking. That means I'm slinging this dick. A lot of places.
Excuse me.
Not a lot of places unhealthily, but I'm slinging this dick in a lot of places. Because I'm single, right? Like, and I would expect you, to
take advantage of what you got.
I mean, we're not. There's no. I mean, single is single, brother.
I mean, so that then.
It only comes in one.
I had this meme earlier this week that said, I want to be for the streets, but at the end of the night, like, I want to go home and be loved on and shit.
That's what it is. and you know what it really is? Women just want to be taken care of. That's what it really is. They just want to be taken care of. Even if they go out and earn their own money, they still want a nigga with more money to take care of them. That's really all it is at the end of the day. If they can go out, get fucked by a gang of niggas, and have a nigga at the crib with more money than them and take care of them, they living that life. Nigga.
Okay, hold on, because I'm going to... So, one of the comments says, I'll catch this one. Yes, it's possible. Damn, the sun doesn't always involve a man. Older women tried and are not up for the bullshit.
That's because nobody want them.
But it's a man god who moves the sun, though.
Most women at least want to get some dick or pussy and be happy.
That's true. Most women want some dick up. Yeah, some dick or pussy.
I do believe if you're not married, you're single. I definitely believe that. Straight
Did
up
she say
and
all
down.
women want some dick or pussy?
If you're not married, you're single.
And to be happy, like I guess that
dick or pussy. This transcends.
Yeah, but I think society has fucked us with companionship, though. Like we're like our mental state doesn't incorporate.
This carries on the theme of women not knowing what they want to eat. That's all I'm saying. But
I have no problem with a chick who likes to eat gas.
Yeah, but so sometimes this shit takes 30 minutes. So I personally, I got this shit on TikTok. We use the popsicle sticks now, so I eliminate
popsicle sticks.
Yes, sir.
Okay, I have to call you.
Popsicle sticks.
That's new to me, but he gonna put me on game.
Making art crafts and projects and shit.
We don't waste popsicle sticks in my anyway. Long story short, don't let me start.
I need to know more about
this.
I might want to incorporate this into my routine.
Now let me start giving you my truth from in the back. You know
yo, this nigga said arts and crafts in the back.
Facts, you know? Sometimes you gotta spice things up because nobody wants to be 35 and alone.
Exactly. I was 35 and alone. I made money.
Okay,
but were you happy though?
Yeah, I was happy.
So
I wasn't like in a relationship, but I had.
But
women.
that's what I'm saying. So companionship, as long as you have something to smash, if you're completely alone, like if you're not smashing anything, I don't think you're happy. I think your life is horrible, and you just.
I don't think,
and you're always mad.
It's not horrible, but like I got some aunties, you know that like that never really want to have no kids, and they're grumpy as shit now.
That don't want to have kids?
Yeah, like want to be 35 and
well, how old are they?
Now they're 50 and grumpy as fuck. 45 and 80.
Well, I mean, not wanting kids and not being able to have them are two different things.
Tyler Perry made a career off of 35 and single happy women.
You're talking about the programs he runs and stuff like that. Yeah, I mean, and speaking of programs, I was watching this show called Sisters Tonight or something. Like I'll just be seeing the wildest stuff. Like I just,
it's a market. They're a demographic. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Why would you quit making it if they're coming? And they're coming in droves. That's why Tyler Perry keeps coming. Yeah, I'm sure he has bigger plans, but that's why he keeps coming with this. Because he knows that women bite into it.
That's why Kevin Samuels is so popular. Because he's talking to the 35 and angry, aka happy single women. But they love it.
I mean, but what I don't think women understand is they're the ones who make him popular.
No, they understand.
No, yeah.
But they know their power.
I mean, you hate on him so much that you keep him relevant.
I mean, it's enough of them enjoying him, bro. Right? As soon as he go live, it's like 16,000 people.
Ready to, but that's what keeps him relevant. They keep him relevant, and they don't understand the power that they have when they wield it.
Someone say, "I miss Kelly."
Of course they do.
They don't miss Kelly.
My old is kind of offended.
Nah, I mean, there's a whole gang of women 40 plus that can still get dick, and
now.
Yeah, exactly.
Right now.
Exactly.
I seen them at the Sunday supper this Sunday, and they was out there doing that thing.
I'm not saying like after 35 or whatever that you're like you're not going to, because it's possible you meet people at different times of your life.
Yeah.
People meet their love of their life at 40, 50 years old.
Nah. Yeah. Nah, I don't think so.
That's not true.
I don't.
I mean, a man can.
I think then you missed out. You trying to get a couple.
Yeah.
You say you missed out.
Yeah, you trying to not be lonely at 40.
So now your selection is
dwindling. Let's give me a buck. Give me a buck right now.
Exactly.
Right now.
I mean, of course, your selection has narrowed.
The one that got away is a real term because
the one that got away
is a real term. Everyone has one of those.
Oh yeah, and there are like 3 women in Raleigh that are thinking that same thing about me. I'm the one that got away. They're watching the podcast like, damn, how can I get this nigga?
Y'all fucked up.
We're gonna have a number.
Y'all fucked up.
You know what?
What?
Some people wanted me to tell you that yes, you are toxic. I just
Good.
I just wanted to
Stay the fuck away. I ain't gotta worry about paying child support, alimony. Y'all stay away from my toxic ass.
Yeah, a couple people wanted me to tell you that you were a little toxic and stuff
Good.
like that. They paid you the utmost of compliments, handsome.
Good.
You know, all
I'm
the
very
good shit.
handsome
But I told them
and smart.
that's what comes along with the man who,
yeah.
doesn't have any kids.
Exactly. I'm
Makes
arrogant
a good
as fuck
salary.
and a great salary. I'm cocky.
Right.
If I wasn't so pro-black, I'd be fucking RG3 and have a goofy ass white woman. But like, I'm pro-black family.
I just couldn't see you with a woman chick. Like, if we're going
Here's the weird thing: white women say I'm too militant for them.
Too militant?
I'm very militant. Don't let the smooth face fool you. I'm very militant. I'm pro-black.
Well. All right, so if we ain't got none, we're going to do a topic switch. This is something near and dear to my heart. I've been wanting to do this for a while, and I was given the motivation to do it. So, let's talk about bad friends.
Oh, I have had plenty.
Because I know this is something that people can relate to. Either they know the bad friend, they are the bad friend, and how you go about handling sad relationships with these friends. So, you know the bad, and I'm going to describe the bad friend. For the people who don't know the bad friend. The bad friend is the one who, I'm coming, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. It's not happening.
You ever had the bad friend who don't got no money, so then he pops up everywhere and be wanting niggas to pay for him all the fucking time when you go to the club, when you go to the store, when you go to the restaurant. Yeah. So then you start making plans and not telling the niggas and be like, yo, don't tell such and such, we about to go to the club on Friday.
It's almost like when I'm ordering pizza and you the one screaming for wings, but you ain't got no wing money, you know what I'm saying? But I want garlic Parmesan wings and stuff, but you ain't come through with the wing money.
Exactly.
Or another one is the friend who turns their friends away when they get a new
piece of ass, and you don't see them no more.
Or for the ladies, a new piece of dick. You know that we all have those friends who they will desert you,
and you
just
won't see them
and desert you because they got something new in their life. So yeah, we gonna talk about bad friends and how these relationships kind of affect us. Why we carry on the friendship in the first place when we know the friendship is toxic, but loyalty, black people and loyalty.
Exactly.
Be loyal to the wrong
motherfucker.
Be loyal to the wrong people at times, but it's because that's my dog. That's my dude. You know, how can I do that to my mans? My mans and them.
We don't want people accountable anymore, though.
No, I always hold niggas accountable. You ever had a nigga in your circle and you don't even know how he got there? Like, how the fuck did this nigga get into my circle?
Not for real.
What happens is you got a nigga you cool with, he got a nigga he cool with, and somehow they got a nigga they cool with, and they bring him in the circle, and next thing you know, you looking at this nigga like, how the fuck did I even get down with this fuck ass nigga? And then you realize somebody else brought him into the circle. Yeah. You gotta analyze that circle. There are certain niggas you chill with and you don't even know why you chill with them.
And this is for dudes especially. And you know, some women might take. I hate when niggas lie to you like you're their bitch. Mm-hmm. Nigga, why the fuck are you lying to me?
Yeah.
I don't give a flying rat's ass, but you feel for some reason that you gotta lie to me like I'm a girl or something. That is offensive as fuck.
Don't be offended, brother.
No, but it's offensive because
Their dads didn't teach them better. Their dads didn't teach them.
I can't blame dads, but look,
I can see you got your birth from.
We can all, because we've all been through it. We've all had that one friend,
so
like you say, that you look at and be like.
So how do you approach it?
Well, cut them out the circle.
I mean, I know how you approach the leech. You have to stop hanging around people that, you know what I'm saying, can't provide for their
You know how.
the guy's like, hey, let me get, nah.
And look, because I know there's some ladies watching. Ladies, y'all know y'all have some leech friends too.
Look. You know what the worst part about women friends is? They won't check their homegirls. They'll just sit there and hang with their fucked up homegirl.
But talk about them when they're
not. Yeah, but talk about them when they're not around. Yeah. But they'll still hang with them. Like, girl, you need to tell that nigga he ain't the father of your kids. They won't do that shit. They'll just let that lie go.
They'll let that one ride.
Yeah.
But you telling her that she broke and ain't ever got nothing or can't contribute nothing to the... Won't mention that. That slipped her mind when she around and stuff like that. So, you know, I mean...
You say they don't hold nobody accountable but us, black men.
Exactly.
They always on our necks about
because they say they need somebody to talk to. That Kelly said we can have this week.
Well,
She's going to be ready next week.
We have to learn how to communicate. You know what I'm saying? Better, but
Kelly lost.
Okay. I saw this thing today where they said is shutting down instead of communicating just as toxic. And I'm like, yeah. Like, if you just shut down and just stop all communication, that's like the Superman toxic right there.
If you're not removing yourself, if you still stand in the situation, but you're not communicating, but you're unhappy, they're unhappy, and you just letting it fester.
But see, this is where we get caught up at. The loyalty. Like, we want to, I'm going to let him slide. I'm going to let him slide. I'm going to, because he didn't mean to do that, or she didn't mean. We do that a lot.
Oh yeah,
I'm giving
women lots of passes.
We give not just women, guys. We give passes like it's
the issue though. So
the train, like here, take a pass, take a pass, take a pass, take a pass.
I'm not that friend. I'm not that friend that gives passes at all.
None.
No, you know me.
I mean, I do know you.
I've done harm to niggas for less.
I feel you.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You gotta hold your, like, we're talking about, like, if I really need you one day, and you that guy that's always, you know what I'm saying, with the friend we're talking about, and you don't come through, you know, harm is coming to you. For real, I don't care if I ran out of gas, I need some sugar, I need a ride from my baby mom, like, I don't care what it is, like, you
harm is coming to you.
The moment you show me, like, this is real,
I feel you. I feel you.
Come to you, brother.
I feel you.
Emotionally, physically, or something like that.
I feel you.
Because 9 times out of 10, you didn't went out of your way.
Facts.
When they was like, bro, I need you. I'm there.
Right,
so,
exactly.
You know what I'm saying? You do that, you know what I'm saying, just because that's who you are. And then the one time you really like, I need
them.
Ghost.
Nowhere to be found.
Batman smoke bomb.
And I mean, like I say, because I've been on that.
Yeah.
I've been on that side. I've been on the other side as well. I've been the friend that, that nigga. But I've growth. Growth is a fucking amazing thing. Growth is an amazing thing.
Growth is something that black women don't think we do.
Yeah, we deal with growth all the time.
Look, change is a slow process. Change is a slow process. I tell people that all the time, but as long as you see it, that's all that matters. I'm changing. Might not be at the rapid pace that you're looking for, but yet it's still I'm changing. Now you say, how do I deal with it?
Yeah, how do you deal with it?
Now,
what's the resolution? What's the resolution to the friend, right? That ditches you for the ladies. Like, we know what's gonna happen to the people that like.
For the, you have to distance yourself, like you said. Like, you have to start really because and this is the thing.
Why though?
And this is the thing. They come back
Like, shit's
Like,
cool.
hey, shit happened. Like,
I know. So what you really got to do is humble them. Find a girl with AIDS and set them up on a date.
He took all the
I'm
just saying.
All views expressed on the FPI
he has
are
his own.
solely of the ones who speak.
He has his own inbox. If you want to hit him up,
I'm
you
just
feel free
saying.
to hit him up. But
That'll humble his ass right quick.
dudes,
Like, nigga, you got AIDS. You ain't leaving this quick.
God damn, boy.
You ain't leaving this quick for a new bitch in a long time, nigga.
Someone said we give so many passes that they start to think that it is the way it should be. I think that's referring to the ladies and ladies' friends about like holding accountability.
you know, people
Life
are.
is too short to be around toxic people. That's referring to like the relationship shit. I guess friendships too, because you can't have no toxic. friends.
But to touch on what you're talking about, accountability. We're so, like you say, we're so used to letting people slide that they're used to being let slide. So they're already assuming that you're just going to let it slide anyway because you've done it before.
Yeah, my man's Kevin Samuels made
Yeah.
millions of dollars by not letting the bad breezy slide.
Exactly.
Giving it to him
See?
straight. And they hate
He
it.
wasn't even here about the 35 and angry bitches.
Yeah.
Samuels.
That's real.
Exactly.
That's real shit.
I mean,
Toxic
you know,
Man
it,
Tuesdays.
toxic testosterone,
Tuesdays.
titty Tuesdays. Hit the inboxes if you sending titties. Make sure they oiled up because we did. All right, just send them. We'll wade through. We'll wade through them.
Send the titties. Oh man, no one. Someone said no dub, just no. Yeah, I don't know about the age joke.
You know, the AIDS might be a little bit like.
I mean, that's an extreme situation, but, you know,
baby, gonna get us in trouble.
it'll humble him. You know, he might become a multimillionaire like Magic. Yeah, it might be financial AIDS.
Beat that case.
Beat that financial way. This nigga here, he is never he's never
What, you like
short.
a bill or something like that? A symbol
I
of-
told you we gotta get that stuff in. Man,
I got it.
This dude is a walking.
What is wrong with him? We don't have no comments. Everybody's speechless.
Okay, we gonna
Everybody's speechless.
we gonna do this next.
Testicular Tuesdays.
Testicular. I mean, it's testosterone. Whatever. Hey, you gonna come back next week to see what we talking about? Because we keep you laughing. Share my shit. Share our shit. If you enjoy it, share. Because you know we gonna cut up, but we gonna spit a little truth in there and whatnot. So I'm gonna do one more, and then we're gonna go to what I like to call the freaky deaky. Since it's men in here tonight, I'm going to keep it men friendly. The freaky deaky will be men friendly tonight.
We ain't talking about no weird shit.
No.
Yeah.
It's gonna be men friendly tonight.
Okay.
But what I want to do, like my goal is to have a ladies' night where it's none of us here, like just Kelly and some women up here running the panel, and they can have a ladies' night, and that'll be something to we could do every third Tuesday of the month or something like that. So we're definitely going to be getting onto that. But okay, we're going to get to this one.
Someone say you need to speak louder and more clear with your words.
Okay.
All that'll be resolved next week.
Our next topic is courting dead?
Yes.
Is chivalry dead?
Yes.
Courting.
And chivalry.
And women killed it, like Dave Chappelle said.
Did they?
Yeah. I can't even hold the door open for a woman and stare at her ass as she walks by without her catching that attitude, trying to pretend she's independent and shit. But
run it by me one more time.
I'm just saying, that's why chivalry.
I missed that.
Chivalry is dead because women won't allow us to look at their ass while we hold the door open for them.
I'm with you.
That's why chivalry is dead.
You rarely get a thank you now for the door.
Yeah. Women don't even say thank you no
Elderly
more.
too. Elderly rarely say thank you for the door.
Yeah, even elderly people.
I think everything. I don't think it's dead per se. I think
That's just
people.
dead.
I just think people deal with what they're going to deal
Man, in
with.
high school, when I was in high school, I'm a little younger than you, maybe a lot. But
Shut
when I was
the
in high
fuck
school,
up.
right?
Y'all niggas had cell phones when you was in
Bro,
high school.
the square nigga got no play.
Facts.
That's how it's always been.
Now, we're bosses. You understand?
Hold on, so were you the square nigga in high school? Because
I
now
was
you're
both.
like weird bosses.
I was both.
Nah, but to be smart, to watch
Yeah,
anime,
yeah.
to goddamn, you know what I'm saying, do all this
Yeah.
shit that's popular.
And be good in the hood, so like there's a difference. So like
Yeah.
square niggas got no play.
Do you think music played? How much do you
Zero.
think music played into it?
Zero.
Nah, it's not music.
It's a society.
It's social media.
Yeah.
That's the only. Social media has
didn't
made it
have it
so
inside.
everyone's opinion is now not only valid but viewed by everyone.
Yeah, people
so
Word.
it's
Yeah.
so many people. You gonna have a huge margin of people that's like, I feel that way too. I feel that way too.
Niggas will get
I
their dick
understand
sucked
what he's
off
saying.
of how many friends
So-
they
I don't think
Yeah.
social media would have helped me in high school. I'm glad that shit happened when I was in college.
Social media did. So I hate to say what social media started in my life, but
Oh,
I mean,
boy. It was college.
when I was in school,
You can't
you
go top
had
of
to
that.
court. Like courting was.
It was different.
It was the way. Like you had to put your best.
Well, you still
foot
didn't. You didn't know
forward.
that person.
True.
Now it takes me 5 minutes to know you.
Yeah, that is
I know
true.
your mama by the time I get to your
Yeah,
crib.
facts.
I know all.
Yeah,
All I gotta
nigga.
do is
Back
go
in the
through-
day,
go
nigga
through
had
your
to
pages.
stalk you to
got
find
all
this
your
info.
information on all
Yeah.
your social media.
We
I
got
can
white
easily
pages
know
galore.
everything about you since you
Yeah.
started that social media
Exactly.
because you
Memory
post
is
everything.
bad, brother.
So the whole let's have a deep, intimate conversation. We talking, but I know everything you know. You know what I'm saying? People is I felt like it's weird how the millennials, if you will, their children will have a digital record of their life just because they constantly taking pictures. They're constantly taking videos. They like you can literally just go to Facebook or Twitter or whatever and watch you grow up.
Because my generation is the book.
Exactly.
Yeah, mom bring out the book, not the book, the books.
Yeah, for real.
She bring the books out, drop them on the table, and get to going through the photo albums and stuff like that.
Exactly.
Whereas in opposed to now, as you're saying, you just go on photos on
Well, I don't have
Facebook.
to impress your dad. I don't have to impress your mom. I don't have to get to know you no more. I don't have to listen.
Mm-hmm.
I pull up. You know what I'm saying? People getting pussy just off of Facebook. Catfish is a real thing, brother.
Yes, it is.
People do, and that's what I'm saying. And I tell chicks this all the time. So chicks who complain about how a dude came at them, but I'm like, look, niggas don't fish with the same bait if it hasn't worked before. if the bait has worked before, he's going to throw the reel again.
Yeah.
Because he was successful with it. And he might be willing to take, so they might be like, well, because I was talking about inbox etiquette, how guys be in your inbox and DMs and stuff like that. And they'd be like, well, guys just come off any type of way. And I'm like, because it's worked for this guy before.
But it's weird. It's a show. How I Met Your Mother. They have a term, they have a term for it. Dahmer versus something. But either way, just like my man was saying about holding the door for Breezy and looking at her ass, if she's attracted to you, that's an opening. That right there is if you say something more, you can get my number. We could go. But if she doesn't find you attractive, you're harassing
It's
me now.
harassing.
Yeah,
It's
you're
harassing.
harassing me. You
You
looked
know
at
what
my
I'm
ass,
saying?
so you're
Yeah.
harassing me right now.
When regardless, I was going to look at your ass anyway.
But this is the thing.
It's regardless, it's coming.
But no woman gets dressed to go out in public to not seek attention. It's the attention that they want versus the attention that they get randomly.
Talk about it, brother.
That's the only difference. At the end of the day, every person, people, social media. Again, it's not what do I like, what do I think. It's always a public opinion now. So when you go into a public
The
space,
court of public opinion. Once you throw anything into the court of public opinion, you have to take the judgment that's thrown at said case.
Exactly.
Because people will get mad like, well, no, they put it out there.
Right.
So you can't get upset if they put it out there and now I'm going to comment on it and it might be negative and they're not going to like what I say.
Yeah.
But
They're not gonna like it.
But hey, they put it out there, and then people will be like, "I can't believe you said that." No, if you're going to put it out there for me, be willing to take any and everything that's going to come with it, because it possibly, not saying it will, but it possibly could come. So when I get back on the courting or chivalry is dead, In the ways it is, but like I say, people are going to put up with what they, because there are some women out here who demand certain things.
Standards.
You know, they are going to demand certain things. There's certain women out here who aren't going to be so demanding, or their standards are going to be a little bit more relaxed.
I'm with you.
So,
but they're creating the toxic folks though.
Yeah.
who, the ones with the lower standards?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's a cycle of toxicity, brother.
I don't know. Women with lower standards
comes from not having standards. The first time they get put, anyone gets.
I have this
'cause
look
I
on
know
my
dudes
face
that-
because
yeah,
I'm trying to take this look off my
They
face.
get to the comments first. Someone says, depending on who you're dealing with as far as the courting thing, like, so they were agreeing with you as far as the standards goes. Tell that Negro in the background to get on camera.
He might not want to be on camera.
I know, everybody ain't.
I'm just a voice, my people. I'm just a voice.
I'd be happy to have people to come to the show nowadays.
Exactly.
You know what I'm
They're
saying?
in a new spot now.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to have people popping in all the time that you're not going to see, but they're going to have an opinion. And it's just one of them. It's not like when we were in Charlotte and it's 15 people in the audience wanting to, you know, voice their opinion.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Someone says the Facebook memories are the best as far as referring to the Rolodex.
Unless you bring up a friend that you don't fuck with no more. Facebook.
But that's a lesson. That's still a memory. You know what I'm saying?
True.
That's
Indeed.
growth. We talk about.
I love those memories, especially if it's people you don't fuck with no more.
Talk about it, brother.
Like, yo,
'Cause you're
I
a
got
boss now.
photos of like my ex, and I send her those photos. Like this.
I believe it.
Remember when we were happy?
does.
You fucked that up.
Oh,
Yeah.
Stick it to it, brother. Don't let her to your shine. I fucks with you, though.
Look at that. I fuck with you, my dude. Like,
I hate when people put it all out there and then they say, "Get out my business." Makes zero sense. So like,
They just
Yeah,
want
right.
attention.
and that's it. You're attention seeking. You want me to feel sorry for your plight unless I think your plight might be
Exactly.
a little BS. So now I'm questioning what you got going on, and now it's like, don't worry about me. Don't worry. Well, hold on. You wanted prayers and love and all that, hugs and all that a minute ago, but now that I want some details, get out my damn business.
But it's the attention that they're seeking. The attention that they don't want, or the comments, questions, curiosities that they are not fond of now is, yeah, you get out of my business. But for the 1-2% of people that's like, oh my God, I went through the same thing, I understand. That's what they're looking for. But when they get the reality of the situation, everything, they don't want it.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
Well, and that's just like how I was saying, like, a woman always says she wants her man to be her best friend, which, no, she doesn't.
No, you
Because
don't.
she usually wants to friend zone the best friend.
Yeah.
And that's what you
I
want to do.
disagree.
Okay.
I disagree
Okay.
only on the sense of. Let me finish. Well,
She don't want her best friend.
No, she does.
She wants
Listen, the
a
companion-
good
The
friend.
companionship and the understanding of a best friend, right? Like that's what that is. Because you know,
Yeah.
best friends also give out their best wood, low key.
Yeah, I mean they just want companionship.
Because at the end of the day,
That's
you have to
incredible
know
friends.
the person. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Inside and out. No woman, it's ridiculous to think, but no woman is going to tell you what she wants, how she wants it, when she wants it. You are, as a man, as that companion, are supposed to magically be Professor X and know this stuff.
There are some women that'll tell you, but do you
Those are
really
few.
do you really listen?
But,
Like,
they might give you
listen
some
to
answers.
avoid toxicity. I'm putting you on game.
I'm just
homie.
saying, they might give you
You
some
listen
answers,
to
but at the
avoid
same
toxicity.
time, there are still some answers that they hold back. And it's one of those things that you have to figure out, and they feel, if you can figure this out, this means you are the one. It's not logical. It's really not feasible. But at the same time, that's how they operate. So it's one of those situations where if you are the guy in the friend zone,
So what's that?
and you have been there for a decent amount of time, you know this person inside and out. She done went with Joe Blow and Rolodex and everybody else and all of their fuck ups. You hear about it.
I don't, and that's the thing.
So-
I don't want to. If you friend zone me, I don't want to come out the bullpen then.
But what I'm saying is,
friend zone,
in
bro.
the friend zone is like
Yeah.
being the teacher's assistant.
Facts.
You get the
Talk about it, bro.
you get the scantron respond
Look,
to
hey,
all the answers on the test.
Your
So
perspective
if you
off.
ever have the chance,
I gotta
to
buy
get
this
that
man
test,
lunch next week. Like
Bro,
you
bro.
get lunch like best comment easily.
you're
That's shots
100%.
fired.
You're 100%. I mean, it's just
The
one of those
teacher's
things.
assistant.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
like, at the end of the day, you know everything she wants you to know because you've been friend zoned. So after she done went out here and got the bad boy, got the dope boy, got the ball player, got the, all of this, that, and the third, Mr. Popular, and it didn't work out because they were different individuals and they didn't know her answers. You done been here unwittingly studying for years.
But does it kind of turn you off though? Like, you see what I'm saying? Because being in the friend zone is a touchy thing. Because like you say, being the assistant, I know everything.
Yeah.
So now I know your great attributes, but I know your shitty ones as well.
But I feel like that is a good thing.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, better the devil you know. You can know her shortcomings if that's something you can or cannot deal with.
That's
A woman
toxic.
that you're gonna meet in the street, you're gonna have to uncover them shit like a goddamn grave digger. Because she's not gonna put them out there. She's gonna do her best to hide. It's the interview stage. You go to an interview, you ain't gonna never tell the person, your employer, that you're trying to get a job, well, I ain't really got reliable transportation, and I'm probably gonna be late 90% of the time. I'm gonna come in here and do a little bit. No, you're gonna tell them everything they want to hear.
You need all the pertinent information.
Yeah,
You
exactly.
need a job, yes.
Yeah.
And then, like, all the pertinent information is what we're going to talk about. So yeah, I definitely understand that. I saw this thing today and they were like, guys, coming out the friend zone make better lovers, which possibly they do. You know what I'm saying?
probably
But
do.
if I've been friend zoned, that means it's like the promotion at the job.
Yeah.
How many times can you look getting somebody else getting promoted to the position that you know?
Not even that. Being severely friend zoned, you would probably train these people to get that position above you, and you still training the next person walking through the door. Like, that's the hard part about it. That's the reality of the situation. It's tough.
That is so true. Like you say, you're OJT on the job training. I'm giving you on the job training.